Alright, welcome to another episode of Pumpkin Noir. Is it
Noir?
Noir?
It's French.
Okay. Looks like this is where they escaped. No shards inside. Not surprising, no way for them to get in through here. Okay. That's weird, so they must have... Well, I'm not sure. It's really impossible to tell if it was messy like this to begin with, or the thief rummaged through here. Well, these girls don't seem to be the neatest bunch. I bet on the former.
Ooh, don't let them hear you say that.
These Diamond and the Rough girls should really learn to pick up their clothes. The clothes look untouched. Hey, look at these boots. You think they'll mind if we're here to stop a thief, not take more? The clothes look oh, I already read that part. When I'm rich, I'm definitely buying a vanity like this. What for? A beautiful face needs a beautiful place. Isn't that a real idiom? Also, I'm pretty sure I've never seen you wear makeup or something like that. I said I'd buy it, but I thought you'd probably be the one to use it. Was that backhanded compliment or just an insult? I didn't think that much about it. Well, regardless, on this vanity, there's nothing of the note. Oh, what's this?
They make me laugh my ass off.
Oh, what's this? The dust on the vanity counter has a square gap shaped gap. This must be where the jewelry box was before the thief grabbed it. Nothing else is out of... Yeah, I know, right? Nothing else is out of place here. The guy was pretty neat and careful about it. Maybe the guy tossed some in the trash? No such luck. It's empty cosmetics.
Rats.
Okay. I say we could try to find some prints, but he might not even have fingers.
Ooh, that not good.
Okay, so we went... What about this way? Lots of clothes, it's pretty messy. Lots of clothes is pretty messy.
Ooh, they have a new reverse harem movie coming out that's really good.
Awesome.
Sorry.
It's okay. A vanity covered in cosmetics, hair care products, and a few bottles you don't recognize, okay? A vanity covered in the same thing. Trash. Fake flowers, a bunch of leaves have been peeled off.
Why do anime girls have such big boobs?
Oh, pie! All the clothes, pretty messy. Excuse me, are you Irene? She looks semi-pretty looking and semi-scary. Yes, that's me. What are you doing in the dressing rooms? Bureau hired us to investigate your burglar trouble. I'm sorry, we may have overstepped our bonds here. Would you rather talk outside? No, you're fine. This isn't my room anyways. Bureau wouldn't let me in here since the window was broken. But then he doesn't want me to he doesn't want me talking to customers either. This is all pretty unnecessary. So who are you two exactly? Smoke and Fire Private Investigations. My name is Reem and hers is Wednesday. Charmed. Well, nice to meet you two. Sorry for all this trouble. Irene pulls out a cigarette from the pack table, fumbling to place... Hang on. You drive me nuts. Okay. Irene pulls a cigarette from the pack on the table, fumbling to place it in the holder before giving up. You notice her hands are trembling. Maybe she isn't as calm as she tries if you offer her a light. Here, let me get that for you. You pulled out the old lighter. It clicks once, twice, 3 times before actually igniting. Thanks. As she takes
the charm.
As she takes a long draw from the cigarette, a soft sweet of caramel mixed in with the nicotine. You notice that her skin has fine, grainy quality, just like the surface of a sugar cube. You notice that her skin is fine, like something like a surface cube. The resemblance is probably more than superficial. So, you wanted to ask about what happened last night, right? I would. Now that you're comfortable, let's start with the basics. Could you tell us what happened last night from your perspective? Well, everything was just fine until it happened. In fact, it was better than fine. The customers were mild. Nobody has harassed me all night. And Vivi and I were on the stage together for the last performance. Then, just as we got to the good part, we heard somebody shrieking upstairs. My jewelry box was gone, and then the thief had somehow escaped through the window. Honestly, it's not such a big deal. I don't wear much jewelry aside from these. Irene motions her earrings and necklace. And they're actually a part of my form. I begged Bertro to let the whole thing go, but he wasn't having at it. And so now I'm stuck back here all night, and you two have to put up with his undoubtedly unreasonable demands. Sorry about that. Are you kidding? We appreciate the business, and more importantly, what my partner means to say is that don't apologize. We'll get this mess out of your hair as soon as possible. So, to get right to the point, any idea who will want to steal a box of unloved jewelry from you? I'm sure you already heard about our particular brand of customer loyalty, it's embarrassing to say, but there's no shortage of fans who would want something I wore. So, nobody in particular stood out yesterday. I don't spend much time roaming the floor waitressing like the others, so I won't say. Interesting. You don't interact as much with the customers? Yeah, B-roll puts me and Vivi on the less shift since we have to rehearse. Not that much you could tell the Vivi, though she goes into the floor whether it's time to practice or not. A real person. I said purple. I meant person. People person, you know. Could you tell me what exactly was in the jewelry box? Any particular unique pieces? It was mostly generic stuff. I suppose there was a few with distinguishing figures. The first is a shimmery brooch with a red gem cut in the shape of a heart. The second is a hairpin with a silver rose. The third is a tiny bottle with a dried flower inside, strung up as a pendant. A real flower with a blue medallion? Nope, a poppy. That was the most expensive piece, of course. Once they let out a low whistle. Wait, see? I can't whistle. Okay, I got it.
There it is!
Understandable. The blue dandies are the only thing that grow in the city, and imports are notoriously expensive. That's one piece was probably worth more than the rest of the box combined. But still, I can't imagine anybody who's rich and powerful enough to be a regular of the blue of the diamond would be desperate enough to steal for cash. As Irene lifts her hand to take another drag of the cigarette, you notice a glint of light from her finger. A ring. Didn't you say you didn't wear jewelry? What? Irene looked confused before you gazed down at her hand. Oh, that. Sorry for all. I keep that on. Might as well be attached. It's old family heirloom, I guess. Technically, this is the most valuable piece. It's pretty, but what's so special about it? Sentimental value? You could say that. Normally, it gets passed down to sons, but my parents didn't have any. After my mother passed on, it became mine. Oh, sorry for your loss and for bringing it up. Thank you. These things seem to getting more and more common. Wait, if it passes down to boys, why did your mother have it? Well, normally it gets used as an engagement ring, so it goes from son to fiance. I died before putting myself through the drudgery of matrimony, I guess, though, so so I doubt I use it like that. And that's the only piece you have left? I don't know. Maybe an odd bit of bob fell on the floor. You can check the dressing room, but watch out for broken glass. Can you think of anything else that might be helpful to the case? I wish I could, but I wasn't there when it happened. 2 of the other girls saw it, though. Anita and Rie. Maybe try ask them. Thank you for your cooperation. We try to get this sorted as soon as possible. It was no trouble. Just welcome to reprieve from standing around back here doing nothing. Good luck. Shit, that was a lot of talking.
Damn. Do we at least get a treasure hunt or something?
Nah. Where's Reem? I want to talk to her. Let's see. Or Ray or whatever. That's not Ray. Ray, I think, was outside, they mentioned.
Fair point. That you walking?
Yeah.
Pretty funny sound.
I can't go outside, what the fuck? He doesn't seem too eager to talk anymore. Ask about Magpie. Are you familiar with the guest named Magpie? Magpie. He was one of our regulars, right? Sorry, I didn't interact with our customers too much. You might want to ask the performers, okay? I'll ask Anita. Maybe she went home? Okay. Okay. I gotta ask Vivian something.
Yay?
Hey, anything I could help you two with? Hopefully the customers aren't giving you trouble. Let's question her. Yes, absolutely. You've been here for a while, right? Since the place opened up a while back, yeah, I hopped on right after Eileen. If you don't mind, could you tell me what you and Irene and the other girls do here? You sound suspicious if you're wondering. There really isn't any hanky-panky going on. Not on company dime, at least. The Diamond isn't the Beretta's biggest cabaret option, but we try to be the classiest. Me and the rest cover over both stages and waitressing. Stage shows? Nothing dirty unless you're enough of a prude that a low neckline sends you running to a priest or something. Just singing, dancing, and occasional play. Irene's a natural with that stuff on stage, but I usually have to sit out and lord her. I'm a terrible actor. Speaking of Irene, any ideas who would be interested in stealing her jewelry? Oh, too many people to count. Well, maybe not quite that many. Let's just say there's quite a few. Really? What was particularly expensive? For what I could tell, it wasn't exactly cheap. But I doubt that what the guy was really after. Why is that? There's plenty of desperate people in Indopolis. Yeah, I seem desperate, and I even know when you're desperate, you don't go robbing a place with security like this, messing around with people like us. You see, once this place gets hopping, it's filled with mafiosos from the Burita family and others on hire from in the audience. You can get trinkets worth the same coin for much less risk if you turn your efforts just to think about it anywhere. Okay, well, if it's done.